Keeping you safe in an emergency, from wildfires to earthquakes and even a tropical storm here in the desert, disaster can strike unexpectedly. Tonight, we're digging deeper into emergency operation plans, and what we uncover, there's a lot of work to do. I-Team investigator Jeff Stahl is getting answers.
Well, take a look behind me. 9 cities and 9 different plans. The I-Team has been requesting and combing through the documents. You can see the stack here. Palm Desert and La Quinta last approved their latest plans in 2010. Palm Springs updated theirs in 2012. Now take a look. You're going to find that most of the cities are updating their plans right now. So what could this mean during our next widespread emergency? That's the question I set out to answer. It's hard to forget Tropical Storm Hilary. And then,
this line is for appointments.
The COVID-19 pandemic. Disasters come in many forms. In Palm Springs, emergency planning documents show the city's top disaster concerns include a major earthquake, a fire, flooding, dam failure, hazardous material spills, severe heat, even civil unrest and terrorism.
Those are our major ones.
The city's plan, like others, presents an organizational chart for the police, fire, and other department operation centers to work together, and with outside districts, state and federal agencies as well during high-stress times.
It's when 2 or more of those are activated on a single incident. That's when the Emergency Operations Center gets kicked into gear.
And getting answers, the new Palm Springs plan will be more streamlined, closer to 100 pages down from the current 600, listing important crisis job requirements while removing many redundancies to make the new document more readable.
How does it impact residents? How does it keep people safer? Or what would they take from this?
So really what any community member would take from this is just knowing that the city is planning for protecting our community. That's our #1 priority.
Now, Cathedral City is like most others in the Coachella Valley with these emergency operations plans. They run several hundred pages. This is just a fraction of Cathedral City's. This produced in 2022. They are working on a new version of this plan and hope to have it completed by June. Fire Chief Michael Contreras says the pandemic and especially Tropical Storm Hilary highlighted the need for updates. What types of services did the fire department get involved in during the pandemic that prior had not been?
Depending on the jurisdiction, because it was run by the county, sure. But in a lot of places, the fire department ran the vaccination clinics, right? Because that's the one thing that we do pretty well.
You know, should it be a fire department, or here it's planning department, here it's public works. So it's kind of a plug and play, like we mentioned, you can expand it.
As for those updates, who can forget the images of a neighborhood flooded with gooey mud, a derailed freight train, or those senior citizens rescued from a flooded care home in a tractor's scoop? Getting answers for you, here's exactly what Contreras hopes the new plan solves. The city is streamlining its emergency plan, making it shorter and easier to read, with more specific information on all of the potential resources available to help when disaster strikes. Contreras says the city secured the heavy equipment to rescue those stranded seniors from the mud. It came from the Edom Hill landfill, not a traditional equipment supplier. Now, the new plan will also list that and other non-traditional potential sources for needed resources. Yet questions remain.
Now for us, we were already in the process of planning it out, and when we had Hurricane Hilary. And well, I think we did everything the best we could at that time. What this allows us to do is basically take that reflective look and say, okay, what could we do better?
Things like Ebola and other pandemics have occurred that really changed the thinking of what is a public health crisis.
Now, agencies that we spoke to say that they are already prepared for wildfire. So January's LA fires have not required any major changes to an already well-defined command structure. The new Palm Springs plan is set to be approved by the city council this month. Rancho Mirage reps, they tell us that their plan is still current, but it will be updated next year. For the I-Team, Jeff Stahl, News Channel 3.